About to fucking go. So the biggest story to drop today, overshadowing, because if you missed it, yesterday, Sony shut down Blue Point Studios, and a lot of people were mad. Sony said, I see what you did. I mean, Xbox said, I see what Sony did, but hold my fucking beer. Phil Spencer is retiring as the CEO of Microsoft Gaming effective immediately. Asha Sharma, I hope I'm saying your name right, from Microsoft will take over as the CEO, and Sarah Bond will depart Xbox as well. So the tag team duo are stepping down, and we're going to break this all down. So first things first. To be fair to Phil Spencer, we're going to talk about Phil and Sarah. To be fair to Phil Spencer, I do think him stepping down was actually the right move. Or him retiring. I feel like right now, the state that Xbox is in, I feel like he's a little out of touch. Not even a little. He's a lot out of touch with the community. So I'm not really surprised that he's retiring or stepping down. I just feel like he's out of touch. But to be fair to him, when Phil first came on the scene, I feel like he had Xbox popping, because keep in mind, Don Mastrick fucked up the brand. Then Phil stepped in, and I feel like people were really fucking with Phil. Like, he made a lot of good moves for like a few years, but that move when they lost he was innovative. He was good energy, but and he was personable, but like he was hopping on people's podcasts and shit, like no problem. But when they made that move to remove the exclusives, I feel like that. I was like, I don't know about that one. Great for consumers, but wasn't good for the Xbox brand as a whole. As far as Sarah goes, it's hard to give like a take on Sarah Bond because she was in second in command to Phil. So I don't know how much of what she did played a role in the current state of Xbox. So for me, I kind of got to place the blame primarily on Phil. I feel like some of y'all not gonna probably like this, but I feel like they only really rolled out Sarah towards the end of this bullshit. And I said it months ago. I felt like they were probably gonna promote her just so they can blame the black woman for the bullshit. But like, she kind of always played the back. She was well spoken. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't have no beef with Sarah. I'm gonna be honest. And maybe it's my ignorance. I don't know 100% what she did behind the scenes. They always seemed it made it seem like, and maybe if I learn more, they always made it seem like Phil was the main one. But she seemed cool. To be fair, we have to recognize that Phil reported to the heads of Microsoft. That being said, I did not like the way they did her though. I did not like the way they did her. I don't think she was whack, biased as fuck. All right, well, let me know why she was whack. Explain it to me. How can you? All right, so this is so earlier in the stream, because now I'm about to get on my. Literally 5 minutes ago, I was just talking about one of the reasons why it's hard to have a genuine conversation on the internet is because of comprehension. I literally just said on the stream 30 seconds ago and said, I'm not 100% sure what she did besides next to Phil. They kind of just only brought her on stage to announce things. So maybe you can give me more insight into what decisions she specifically made instead of calling me biased. I literally just, do y'all see? Thank you for proving my point. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. I'm gonna give you 5. Explain to me, because you're the expert, Mr. Bias. I'm heading to the Twitch chat. This shit is embarrassing. Clarify for the class. Matter of fact, can we ask Perplexity maybe? Oh my God, he got real quiet. It was good because it was good, and it was bad. It was garbage because the creators are bad people. It's always a sum zero with them. It's always super black and white. Am I excited about Requiem? Yeah, I'm gonna be playing that shit. He used grifter words thinking it would work. He's not even responding. All right, anyways. What I didn't like is it doesn't seem like she was fired, because apparently she posted this 3 hours before it was announced that they were being laid off or retiring or whatever. So basically she stepped down. She put on LinkedIn We love to learn more about how you play so we can continue improving Xbox accessibility features. So she was still promoting the brand 3 hours before he announced his retirement, almost as if she wasn't in the circle, basically. That or she was playing coy. Lil Tay said it's taken, then he hid. Hey, I'm trying to be fair. Yeah, she resigned, it seems like. So then we have more details from this. Microsoft's gaming CEO, Phil Spencer, who's been in Microsoft, we know. So this is what he said to the press. I'm assuming she left because she wasn't offered the CEO. That's what I'm thinking too. And we're going to get to the CEO because I got some conspiracy shit going on with that, bro. So Phil said to the press, never mind. This is why it's important to read. All right, so Microsoft CEO Phil Spencer has been in the Microsoft since he joined and interned in 1988 with Xbox since the software giant launched its first console in 2001. Sources familiar with the matter who are not authorized to speak publicly confirmed to IGN. Spencer's retirement is effective on Monday, February 23rd. Meanwhile, Xbox's president, Sarah Bond, long thought by many both inside and outside of Microsoft to be Spencer's heir apparent, has resigned. The new CEO of Microsoft's gaming will be Asha Sharma, currently the president of Microsoft's core AI product. We're going to get into that later and why I think that's... Finally, Xbox Game Studios head Matt Booty is being promoted to the chief content officer and will work closely with Sharma. I want to thank Phil for his extraordinary leadership and partnership, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella said in an email sent to the Microsoft staff. Over 38 years in Microsoft, including 12 years leading gaming, Phil helped transform what we do and how we do it. The full email says, and they have the full email there. Spencer, in his email to the Microsoft staff, said in part, last fall I shared with Sada that I was thinking about stepping back and starting the next chapter in my life. Okay, so he had been thinking about it. From that moment, we aligned on approaching this transition with intention, ensuring stability and strengthening the foundation we've built. Xbox has always been more than a business. It's a vibrant community of players, creators, and teams who care deeply about what we build and how we build it. And it deserves a thoughtful, deliberate plan for the road ahead. Today marks an exciting new chapter for Microsoft Gaming as Asha Sharma steps in as the role of the CEO, and I want to be the first to welcome her to this incredible team. Working with her over the past several months has given me tremendous confidence. She brings genuine curiosity, clarity, and a deep commitment to understanding players, creators, and the decisions that shape our future. We know this is an important moment for our fans, partners, and team, and we've committed to getting it right. I'll remain in an advisory role through the summer to support a smooth handoff. So that's the new CEO. Schwarmer is a former VP of product and engineering at Meta. Sounds defeated. He does sound like a little defeated. An engineering at Meta and former Instacart COO, who's also a board member of the Home Depot. She joined Microsoft in 2024, and in her email to Microsoft staff, she wrote, in part, my first job is simple. Understand what makes this work and protect it. So you're already failing, nigga, because it ain't working. That starts with 3 commitments. First, great games, and then everything begins here. Well, why'd you guys lay off the developers of Hi-Fi Rush? What? We must have great games beloved by players before we do anything. Unforgettable characters, stories that make us feel, innovative gameplay, and creative excellence. We will empower our studio, invest in iconic franchises, and back bold new ideas. We will take risks. Interesting. I have a theory on what that is. We're going to get into that. We will enter new categories and markets, and we can add real value. She's giving it away right there. We will enter new categories and markets where we can add real value, grounded in what players care about most. I promoted Matt Booty in honor of this commitment. He understands the craft and the challenges of building great games, has led teams that deliver award-winning work, and has earned the trust of game developers across the industry. Second, the return of Xbox. We will recommit to our core Xbox fans and players, those who have invested with us for the past 25 years, and to the developers who build the expansive universes and experiences that are embraced by players across the world. We will celebrate our roots with a renewed commitment to Xbox, starting with console, which has shaped who we are. It connects us to players and fans who invest in Xbox and to the developers who build ambitious experiences for it. This is pure company capitalist jargon. Yeah, I feel like somebody was this is pure capitalist bullshit jargon. Somebody in the crowd like fucking Avatar or some shit like that. That's funny to me. Gaming now lives across devices, not within the limits of any single piece of hardware. As we expand across PC, mobile, and cloud, Xbox should feel seamless, instant, and worth the communities we serve. We will break down barriers so developers can build once and reach players everywhere without the compromise. Third, the future of play. We are witnessing the reinvention of play. To meet the moment, we will invent new business. We will invent new business models and new ways to play by leaning into what we already have. What you have ain't working. Iconic teams, characters, and words that people love. But we will not treat those worlds as static IPs to milk and monetize. Oof. I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't hold your word on that, the grifter accounts are going to be on your fucking ass, bro. We will build a shared platform and tools that empower developers and players to create and share their own stories. Notice how there hasn't been any mention of xCloud, but that, oh yeah. I also don't like how in these press releases, there's no real mention of Sarah Bond. Like, regardless if you liked her or disliked her, it's very weird that it's like, oh, Phil, but like, they just kind of toss her like trash, bro. Corporate being corporate, black and corporate America, boy. As monetization and AI evolve and influence this future, we will not chase short-term efficiency or flood our ecosystem with soulless AI slop. Games will always be art crafted by humans and created with the most innovative technology provided by us. And there it is right there. That's what I think will be the focus of Xbox. I've seen some people talk about it, but I don't feel like I've seen enough people talking about it. I think the future of Xbox is they're going to really double down on this AI shit. And the reason I think that is because Xbox is owned by Microsoft. And what is Microsoft pushing down our fucking throats reluctantly? Fucking Copilot. I think because like somebody said earlier, Phil sounded defeated. He does sound defeated in these emails, almost as if he did have a vision and maybe him and Sarah had a vision, but the higher ups, because keep in mind, Xbox is a division of Microsoft. Microsoft's main moneymaker is Windows. So Phil has a boss, almost as if maybe he had a vision to turn the ship around with Sarah, but they were like, nah, Windows 11 has Microsoft Copilot in it. So what if we did that with the Xbox, man? Yo, shout out to Solitary Man in Black with the gifted sub. Appreciate it. They just needed to wait one more generation for Sony to mess up. I hope Xbox stays. And I can't stress enough, man. We do not want to see Xbox fail. You don't have to be an Xbox fan, but we do not want to see them fail. We just covered. Sony just closed Blue Point Games. They've only released bangers that sold well. And Sony still closed the studio because Sony wants to put out live service games. If Xbox disappears tomorrow, it's going to fuck us all over because it means less competition. So although I want to be fair and talk about, why they're failing, because they are, it's also important to understand I do not want Xbox to fail. So we got to give some level of constructive criticism. But my problem is in the press release, this statement right here, I don't like this shit, man. As monetization and AI evolve and influence the future, AI is not influencing the future. This says to me that this lady is out of touch. Look on the internet. Niggas hate this shit, bruh. They hate it. They fucking hate it. And this is your opening statement. Nobody listen, I'm sure ChatGPT or whatever is useful to some people for analyzing data or maybe ideation, like on a small level, but on a macro level, with it polluting the earth, getting all the drinking water, taking the jobs, it ain't done. It ain't cured. I think people would be more understanding of AI if this shit cured cancer. If ChatGPT just said, you know what, I got a formula that cures cancer and every other human disease, people would be like, you know what, I understand. Okay. It doesn't though. It doesn't. Most of you are using, maybe not you, but your friends are using ChatGPT to say, hey, ChatGPT, my girlfriend is mad at me because I don't spend enough time with her. What do you think I should do? Nigga, spend some time with her. So for her to say that it's influencing the future says to me you're out of touch, because you would know people do not want to be influenced by this shit. Most people, not everybody. She said, we will not chase short-term efficiency or flood our ecosystem with soulless AI slop. But there is intention to implement a lot of AI. She's just promising it won't be slop. The thing you have to understand is it's not for you to decide. That's for me to decide and all the viewers, the consumer. Shout out to LP with the $5 super chat. He said, can I get an evil sound effect today from my company? They install a Copilot on all our laptops. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. So like this article doesn't even mention fucking Sarah. I just thought that shit was weird. And then she was tweeting about Xbox hours before Phil announced his retirement. Like, did she know or whatever? But then I saw this. Here's Xbox president Sarah Bond's memo to Microsoft employees. So I guess she sent out an email then. Sharing with gratitude the note I sent to the team today. Grateful to our players and developers. Hi, team. I know there's a lot of news to take in today. I'm incredibly proud of what we built together over the past 8 years. PC and cloud gaming are growing faster than ever. Our next console is well underway, and together we'll help lay the foundation for a more open gaming platform that spans devices and reaches players across the world. We announced our intention to acquire Activision Blizzard in 2022. I committed to helping lead Xbox through, and that would be a critical period of change. Over the past 4 years, we've navigated that moment together and positioned the business of what comes next. We took some of the biggest challenges this organization has ever faced, and did it as a team. I wish she would state what specifically she did, though, because all this is just like we. I sound mad French, bro. What the hell? With that, I've decided this is the right time for me to take my next step, both personally and professionally. We've been living through a transformative technological era that will shape the next generation of our industry, and I'm energized by what's ahead. This moment also presents a unique opportunity for fresh eyes and a new leadership to guide the team into the next chapter. I've had the privilege of spending time with Asha over the last few weeks as we plan for this transition, and I've seen firsthand her deep commitment to our players, developers, and the brand. She brings deep technology and commerce experience. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. This is a video game company. Hold on. Hold on. Let me, oh, my God. Let me hit this shit. What are we going to do? Let's change it. Let's do this, chat, for the culture. This is a video game company. What's going on, Xbox? What you mean technology and deep commerce? That's not what I want to hear from my video game. Our new CEO has deep knowledge of technology and commerce. Let's start with, what's your favorite game? I would prefer Asha to come out and be like, yo, I love Xbox. I grew up playing Gears of War. I grew up playing Mass Effect because it was an Xbox exclusive originally. I love playing Forza, Halo, and I understand these are a strong foundation, but I also understand we've been too reliant on these products, these IPs. So what I want to do is the new CEO of fucking Xbox is I want to introduce the new Gears of War, the new Forza, the new Mass Effect, while still respecting what we did in the past. That's what I wanted you to say. We got Sarah up here talking about deep technology and commerce and AI. I'm sorry, who asked you about this? We're talking about video games, man. And I can't stress enough, I don't want them to fail. Oh my God. Please hire me or something. Please. Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not even gonna read the rest of this, man. I can't believe what I read. I'm gonna tell y'all where y'all really fucked up, man. Because one thing we're not gonna do is revisionist history. The Game Pass was lit. When the Game Pass first came out, it was a little shaky. It didn't have the best games on there. But within 2 years, they had that shit bumping. And it was priced right. When y'all raised the price of the Game Pass, started laying off people, y'all lost your mind. And then the last nail in the coffin is when y'all said, oh, by the way, you know those games you love? Halo, Forza, Sea of Thieves, Grounded, because PlayStation niggas love Grounded, Gears of War. By the way, all that shit, we gonna give it to the ops. You cancel projects people wanted like Perfect Dark. But when you gave all your games to the ops, I want y'all to understand, this is what Xbox did, right? PlayStation pulled up with it. I gotta go full screen. PlayStation pulled up on PS5 at the beginning of the generation, 2020. They sprayed the block, dropping games. Xbox answered back with the Game Pass. It got better. But as soon as things started to get a little bit of shaky, Sony pulled out a bigger gun. And instead of Xbox, when things got shaky, instead of Xbox pulling out a bigger gun and start weighing that shit up, Xbox took the gun they had and they gave it to Sony and said, here, shoot us. Kill us. Because I am a person of solutions, right? I don't like to sit here and talk shit and crack jokes. I am about solutions. I don't know what the solution for Xbox is. When you gave away your exclusives, games being available on every platform is great for the consumer, but it's terrible for your brand. I don't know what the solution is other than maybe, I just got one, maybe for the next generation, Xbox is gonna have to come out with a new holy trinity. You need a new Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. For the past generations, it was Forza, Gears of War, Halo. You need a new holy trinity. And when you come out with this holy trinity of whatever these games are, they need to be exclusive to the Xbox. You have to give people a reason to buy your platform, because I'm telling you right now, if that next Xbox comes out and the rumors are true, that it's like the Steam machine, it's this hybrid gaming PC, but no exclusives. Why the fuck would I buy that over a Steam machine? At least with the Steam machine, I can get the Steam exclusives. I get the Xbox games and the PlayStation games. And if y'all come out and it's that hybrid shit, y'all remember, oh my God, y'all remember when they announced the Xbox One, the TV, Xbox One TV. I'm gonna tell you right fucking now, when they announced that next Xbox, if they do this shit right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Xbox One.
TV and movies? TV. Xbox. Watch TV. 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 TV.
Now remove the word TV. If you don't remember this because you were young, when they first announced the Xbox One, all they did was talk about TV. They didn't talk about no games. Now remove, what I want you guys to do for the next Xbox, I want you to remove the word TV and put AI in. If they do this for the next Xbox, I'm about to straight, like, I might start crying laughing. If they get on stage at the Summer Games Fest and they say for the next Xbox, we got this hybrid gaming PC like the Steam machine, but AI. Pack it up, man. Pack it up, because you niggas is. Just a little slow. A little. I do think that Xbox needed a change in leadership, because although I think Phil and Sarah started off well, things didn't end up well. Even if you had good intentions, we got to be real. Things that your back's against the wall. Your back's against the wall, and Sasha, the new CEO. All I'm asking is for y'all to act like it. Your back's against the wall. It's time to ball, bruh. Y'all remember? Here's some deep lore, because some of you niggas are young. A lot of y'all remember or know that Kobe Bryant scored 81. There was a reason he scored 81. He was in trouble. He caught a case. And I'm not here to talk about the case. But when you going through some shit and you're back against the wall, that nigga said, I need to drop 81. I need y'all to drop 81. We need a holy trinity. Because this AI shit, we're not trying to hear it. It's tone deaf. You're not paying attention. I need you guys to get on social media and track what the fuck is going on. What else is going on? According to this tweet, only Phil Spencer mentioned Sarah Bond in his memo. They just, this is like, whatever. They just got rid of her ass. God damn. What would a holy trinity look like to you? It's a good question. Before we move on. Unfortunate what happened to her, but you know, y'all made y'all bet. A holy trinity for Xbox. You need a multiplayer. They need some type of competitor to Call of Duty or like Gears of War. You need something to get the dude bros in. Because here's another thing, right? In the midst of Xbox giving away all their exclusives and focusing on the Game Pass, Xbox lost their identity. What I'm about to say, you don't have to like it, but it was true. The old Xbox identity is it used to be the dude bro console. There were like no RPGs on it. It was just mad shooters and dude bro games on there and shit. And even if you didn't like that moniker, it did have a brand. On the opposite end of the spectrum, Sony has always been known as the JRPG machine. And now I would say they're probably more known for like the Western third-person action over-the-shoulder game like God of War and The Last of Us. So Sony still has its identity, plus the live service games. Xbox has Game Pass. The problem with your identity being Game Pass is that's not a game. When I used to hear about, oh, you got an Xbox at your house? The next question I'm going to ask you is, oh, you got Halo? The Mountain Dew and Doritos machine. You guys lost your identity. So the first thing I would say is they need some type of competitive shooter to bring, you need to reinvigorate the Doritos and Mountain Dew niggas. The original ball and gun gamers. That guy that's sitting in his office right now, balding, saying, I remember back in the Halo 2. You need to reignite the fire. You need to reignite that nigga T-Square, the Halo Pro. The second thing you're gonna need, you gotta get more hardcore RPGs. Like I said, whether you wanna realize it or not, Mass Effect was a Xbox exclusive. You also had bangers like Blue Dragon. Fable's coming, I'll give him that. But look how long it took to get Fable. And Fable's an old IP. We need a new Fable. Third, it should have been Scalebound. Facts. It should have been scaled. Resurrected. Hey, let's do it right now. Let's do the jutsu. The reanimation jutsu summoning. Scalebound. The third thing they need. I don't know. I don't know what what y'all think the third thing should be? They need the multiplayer game, the multiplayer shooter. I feel like they need more hardcore RPGs. But I don't know what the third thing would be in the trilogy. It needs a superhero game. Well, the third thing would be Forza right now. Oh, so it would be like racing. Maybe they could find a way to innovate on racing. Maybe Xbox has its own Wave Race 64 or F-Zero. Maybe, oh yeah, you know what? Xbox could take the family route. Nintendo does have a chokehold on the family route. So there's room for competition there. You may not like it, but it could bring in money. Yeah, they could get their own little mascot Banjo-Kazooie type game. Banjo's right there. I would prefer a new IP. A fighting game. The fighting game, I would put that under like the multiplayer, because fighting games are niche. Like they need something that's gonna reignite the fire and go mainstream. Like they need their own exclusive Grand Theft Auto type of game, is what I'm saying. Because we're not thinking about just the quality of the game. I'm thinking about the appeal of the game as well. Conquer needs to come back. Burnout. They sitting on Killer Instinct. I don't know why they don't do it. All I know is if going forward, they keep doing the same shit. High Guard 2. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, nigga. We're trying to have a serious conversation here. I don't know. That's just, we need that High Guard 2. Yeah, they need their own Nathan Drake. It used to be Marcus Phoenix. What I do know is, going forward, I would suggest to them, change your strategy. It's not going to be good for but it'd be good for them. I spit out my drink. Going forward, when you develop your new Holy Trinity, they should be exclusive to that platform. And change your stance to all the old shit, Forza, Halo, that'll come to the other consoles. But our new shit, these new experiences, like what if they had some exclusive MMO that was only on that platform with new innovative gameplay? You gotta come to Xbox to get that shit. Cause that the moment they announced the Steam machine, that killed all momentum for the hybrid PC gaming thing. You don't see PlayStation giving Xbox Ghost of Yote? Why would you ask me that? You know, Sony evil as hell. They're not giving no fucking exclusives up. Hell nah. They'll put it on PC. The only reason PlayStation games are on PC is because PC is not a direct competitor to PlayStation. It's a pseudo competitor. The direct competitor to PlayStation is Xbox and Nintendo a little bit. So nah, they ain't putting no Ghost of Yote. Nintendo and Sony will die before they give up their IPs. You can give a rope to the CEO of Nintendo right now. Surround them with 10 people and they say, we're gonna hang you if you don't give us Yoshi. You don't give us Mario. What do you want to do? We'll kick the stool. What do you want to do? Them niggas in Japan say that's a kick the stool. They'll say kick the stool, fuck you. Them niggas don't play about Mario, bro. And Sony would do the same shit, bro. They would do the same fucking shit. God of War on the Xbox? Give it to us. Or we gonna kick the stool. Kill me, nigga. Fucking kill me. And you know what? They should. It's their IP. They should. So you know what it is? We're all over the place. I think they fucked up when they gave their exclusives away, but then they also raised the price of the Game Pass. They might have been okay if they still released banger after banger after banger for free on the Game Pass, but kept it at a reasonable price. But they fucked up and expanded too quickly, buying all them studios, and now they got to make their money back. Daddy Microsoft is calling. They say, hey, Windows is printing money. This Game Pass idea was cool, but we don't have enough subscribers, man. So what the fuck is going on? Make Prototype 3 an exclusive? I don't think, jokes aside, I'm tired of listening to this shit. I don't think Prototype 3 would be big enough. I feel like they would need like I'll give y'all one. Imagine if Arc Raiders was an exclusive for the next Xbox. Like, let's act like Arc Raiders never came out. Microsoft announces it alongside the new Xbox. A few influencers get their hands on it. The ones that, like, the ball and gun commander, Shroud, the ball and gun commander, plays it on Xbox. He says, this is next. Niggas would have went and bought that fucking Xbox, bro. If the ball and gun commander says jump, y'all niggas say how high. Yeah, if that fucking nut, that peanut would have If that fucking peanut would have told you to buy it, you would have said, yes, sir. That's the power of exclusives, bruh. Not the peanut, bruh. Y'all know that peanut with the propeller hat? Did y'all niggas be watching, bruh? Oh, shit. Arc Raiders isn't a console seller. It's a good game, though. I disagree. It's still averaging over 200,000 a night. I disagree. It's not the best game ever, but for some reason that game really resonated with people. And if the right people, because let me give you some perspective, right? If we roll back the clock, back to what year did Minecraft come out? If we roll back the clock to 2009, and I asked y'all in the chat, do you think this is a console seller? A lot of you probably would say no. But when that nigga Captain Sparkles played that shit, it blew up. The problem is Xbox bought it like 10 years after it was already popular. But if somebody would have scooped this shit up and made it exclusive to their platform, it would have moved units. Maybe not for you, but for somebody. Persona 6, I think Microsoft has a contract with Atlas. I don't think that would be exclusive. That shit would have sold 400 million units. Minecraft 2 on Xbox. You know what? They could do that. But I don't think Minecraft 2 will ever come out because Minecraft is a live service game. So like I don't see them putting out a second one for whatever reason. Is Fable exclusive? Nah, it's coming to PS5. Jade Empire could be a competitor to Yote. Jade Empire is popular with old heads, but I don't know if it'll get people excited like the younger crowds. That's why I said I think they need new IPs. One of the reasons, so like I can't stress this enough, right? And this is why new IPs, because I'm low-key tired of talking about Xbox. Here's a reason why new IPs are important. It's not just about new experiences, but it's about creating new nostalgia, right? The way I talk about Mass Effect or even like Ocarina of Time, that's when I was like a child, right? That shit resonates with me. For, Gen Z, it's probably going to be Fortnite, right? In Minecraft. They're going to look back 20 years like, man, when that shit, and those are new IPs. So that's why you need new IPs so that you can create new memories. But like, if they keep relying on the same shit, you're never going to create a new era of nostalgia. Because, Gears of War 20, it's not going to resonate with anybody outside of people like my age because that's what we grew up with. What about the kids that are being born tomorrow? What is going to resonate with them and what are they going to grow with? Or Elden Ring? Yeah, Elden Ring would be like a big one nowadays. They do it with GTA 5 still. GTA 5 is an anomaly. Anytime we talk about data sets and shit, like I'm going to be honest, GTA should always be left out of the conversation. GTA cannot do any wrong. The only thing stopping GTA is if they try to charge $250 for that fucking game. But that's like talking about basketball. Yeah, that's wild. Like LeBron James is an anomaly. You don't compare every player to LeBron James. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like it's not a good data set to go off. It's its own thing. You can't compare it. You're right. Nobody gonna care about 2K45. They'll play it, but will it be their memory? Not really. My little brother be talking to me about GTA 5. Mind you, the game is older than he is. It's an outlier, so like I wouldn't count that. And also, that's a Rockstar game. Xbox ain't getting that as exclusive. If GTA 6's story is ass, that'll kill the franchise. I disagree. GTA, in my opinion, is more known for the online than the... Like, keep in mind, like, the game came out in 2013. The only reason people are still talking about GTA is because of the online. It might kill the franchise for old heads like you and me, but for the little niggas, they don't even care about the story. The only thing they care about is virtual gangbanging. That's the only thing they care. So I disagree. Now, if that online is basura, that could kill the... I don't think anything will 100% kill GTA, but it'll kill the momentum. It'll knock it off a tier, right? Like GTA is in a rare, in terms of sales and popularity, it's at that S tier. I think if they fumble the story and the multiplayer, it knocks it down to like an A or a B tier. So when they announce the next GTA, people were like, oh, new GTA, we'll check it out. But it's not going to be to the level of, SSS tier. It's not going to be to the level of excitement in the way that we are looking forward to GTA 6. It has a lot to do with the online. Yeah, they got to get on the T Grizzly server, man. They got to get on the T Grizzly. He was talking about the AI shit. I don't know why I say that as well as me. And to bring everything full circle, because we just went on a crazy tangent. I don't know what the. Hey, what's the topic? Xbox. To bring everything full circle, according to GameSpot, next gen Xbox could use AI to share your best moments. Yet another detail about the next-gen Xbox console has apparently emerged as Windows Central reports that Microsoft staff are testing a new gaming AI feature currently running on their Ally X units dubbed highlight reels. The feature will seemingly allow you to seamlessly edit a sizzle reel of your most memorable moments in a game. According to Windows Central sources, highlight reels are automatically captured without leaving gameplay, suggesting you won't need to go a separate editor to create and post gameplay highlights. So they're trying to take Xbox, click that to another level. So this article proves my point. There's rumors surfacing. They're already working on AI features. And my question is this, dude, let's act like this is real for a moment. Is this a reason you're going to buy an Xbox? You can create an AI highlight reel of you playing Fortnite. Same shit with NVIDIA highlights. But the difference is NVIDIA highlights came with the GPU. It's like a free add-on. It doesn't matter. Like, you're going to go buy a console for this dumbass shit? Absolutely not. Because let me tell y'all something, bruh. Whatever this AI highlight reel can do, it'll never be better than an actual editor, an actual human behind. At most, all it's going to do is it's going to piece together 3 or 4 clips, remove the silence, and put a couple transitions in it. But like, it's not going to be anything better than what you can get from fucking a human. I want to get a console because of the games that are coming to it. Exactly. Also, another reason I have an issue with this shit too is this not eating into the functionality. Like, isn't this going to eat up RAM off the fucking motherboard and the CPU and shit? Because understand, in order to have an AI generated highlight reel, that means the AI has to always be running in the background, which is going to do what? Eat up your resources, which means the games could potentially not be running as well. So like, no, this is why people hate this shit. It's all for fucking nothing, man. At least with a custom PC, with the NVIDIA highlight thing, I can put extra RAM in my PC. I can make it more powerful. I can put a better CPU in that bitch. With a console, whatever the fuck that console launches with, you better hope it works, bro. The light bill about to shoot up too. Bro. This has to be a tax write-off. So like, I already don't even like the way the rumors are going and shit. We already covered that. And then we got memes. People are posting memes. Astrobot hit the second tower, they said. Unfortunately. How many people are actually using Gaming Copilot? I don't know anybody. Is anybody in the chat using that shit? What is it for? Gaming Copilot? Good for my boy Astro. You know, yo, gamers are so funny, bro. They're so full of shit because this one game of the year and PlayStation niggas was, bro, ain't nobody play that shit. Mind you, it had sold like 1 million copies or something like that at the time of the Game Awards. Ain't nobody play that cutie ass dumb ass shit. But a moment niggas get a second to do it, use it for the console war, they will. I thought nobody liked it. Why does Goofy Game win Game of the Year? Now it's hitting the towers. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, bro? Why would I need an assistant for a game? Because comprehension and IQ levels are dropping. And they want to make you even dumber by giving you the AI assistant. It's only allowed a resource by the game studio. We need to be careful what we put into something not get leaked on accident. Shit is stupid, bro. And last but not least, I saw this tweet. Y'all crying about the gaming industry being dog shit right now, but won't blame the 2 culprits on why we're in this state. It's because of capitalism and ball and gun gamers. Does this nigga follow me? I saw this randomly on the For You page, bro. This shit had me cracking up, bro. I've been said it. It's the biggest problem, bro. What is driving AI in the console? Because it ain't gameplay. It's, say it with me, capitalism. I've been said it. Ball and gun gamers buy all these live service games and these loot crates and these microtransactions, and then they complain about them and say there's nothing to play. Guys, the microtransactions would stop, or at bare minimum be reduced, if you stop buying them. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'd bet a paycheck niggas who play Persona 5 are not the ones buying all these skins. Maybe sometimes. Niggas who play Elden Ring are not ones buying all these skins. It is the ball and gun gamers. He say he's spitting.